This is the AutoBlogger. We're going to use it to generate thousands of articles for our website with the plan of striking gold on those low competition keywords that will get our articles ranked, start getting that SEO organic traffic, and hopefully that leads to more sales, more customers, more subscribers, more purchases, more opportunities. Let's get into it. To get started, head on over to autoblogger.app. You're going to land on this sign up page, and I'm going to enter in my details here. My name is Wes GPT. My email is heywesfrank@gmail.com. I'm going to enter my password and then hit sign up. When you first log in, you're going to be taken to the settings page. First, we need your OpenAI secret key. To get that key, head on over to platform.openai.com. And then on the left-hand side, hover over API keys. We're going to create a new secret key, call it whatever you want. I already have a secret key, so I'm going to name it AutoBlogger2. Click Create Secret Key, copy that key, and paste it into this input box. Let's hit Start to test the OpenAI API connection. In the background, it's testing GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4, DALL-E 2, and DALL-E 3. These are all settings that you can configure for the AutoBlogger based on your preferences. When we get a white check mark in that button, it means the test was a success. If you're running into any error messages or it's not completing the test, you may have a usage limit problem. To fix that, we're going to go to Settings, we're going to go to Limits, and then bump this monthly budget number to something like $40, $45. Then go to your billing. I want you to add a new payment method. And if this is the first time you're using the OpenAI developer platform, you may have to buy some credits. So click Buy Credits, buy something like $5. They just want to make sure that your credit card is legit. And then after you use those credits, they'll put you on a pay-as-you-go plan. So do that first if you're having issues. Okay, back in the AutoBlogger app, we can set up Stable Diffusion by following the instructions here. This allows us to generate images with Stable Diffusion 3 instead of DALL-E 3. If you want cheaper images, I recommend setting this up. You need your secret key from this URL. And right now we have two ways to configure your website. You can configure a Shopify or a WordPress website. In the pipeline is Wix. We're also going to do Webflow and then Squarespace. So hopefully in a week or so from now, you'll have all of those options as well. Any website builder that you can think of, we're going to connect. For this video, I already added a WordPress website. I'll quickly walk you through how I did that. So click Add, call your WordPress website whatever you want. Let's say this was a dentist office. You're going to add your website URL. Let's say it was dentistaustintexas.com. It's important you don't include the https:// or any other // just your basic URL. Then we need a username and an application password, and you do that from the WordPress dashboard. From the dashboard, go to Users. You're going to add a new user. Let's call this AutoBlogger. Type in anything for an email. Let's say I owned this one. We're going to scroll down and instead of subscriber, change that to editor. Click Add New User. Now on the user you just added, so I added this AutoBlogger user. Click on it and scroll all the way down. We need to set a new application password name. I'll call it AutoBlogger again. Click Add New Application Password and then copy these digits here. So the username, we used AutoBlogger, and the application password, boom. With all those inputs filled, we can click the Start button to test the WordPress connection. And if everything goes through okay, it will add that website to the list right here. You can add multiple websites under one account. For this video, I'll just add the one. But if you are an agency or if you own multiple websites, you can use the AutoBlogger for all of them on one paid subscription. A quick troubleshooting tip. If you can't connect your WordPress website, I want you to look in your plugins. There are a lot of pre-installed plugins depending on the hosting service that you use that may be interfering with your application passwords and your WordPress API. So if it's a brand new site, just deactivate or delete all the plugins. Or if it's a long-standing site, start deactivating plugins one by one, starting with the ones that make the most sense that could be interfering. For example, I do know there's a Bluehost one that has been proven to interfere with this connection. So deactivate that one. Go back to the AutoBlogger app, start testing it, keep deactivating plugins until you get it to work. Or if you're lazy like I am sometimes, just send me your WordPress dashboard login details. Send it to heywesfrank@gmail.com. Tell me your AutoBlogger account email address and I'll set it up for you. I've done this hundreds of times, so it takes me 5 seconds. If it's going to take you 2 hours, do that instead. Okay, after this is all configured, I need you to go to subscription and then subscribe to the plan. Because I've already subscribed to a plan, I have a go to portal button. I'm going to click it here. I tried to make the AutoBlogger as cheap as possible and I settled on $9 per month. We are adding new features every single day. This is going to be one of the best apps for autoblogging, and I guarantee it's going to be one, if not the cheapest. Some of the amazing subscribers on this channel has sent me competitors, and their cheapest plan is like $49 per month. So we're doing it much cheaper. I'm doing this to help you guys out. I don't want you to have to break the bank to get traffic to your website. Hopefully we can have you on board here. All right, so we're all good. Now we can start using the AutoBlogger. Click the icon in the top left corner or go to autoblogger.app/AutoBlogger. And on this main page is where all the magic happens. First, you need to choose a website from the drop-down box here. This will be all of the websites that you've connected from Shopify or WordPress. I connected the chiropractic services website. I'm going to select it. Next, we need to choose our text model. We can choose GPT-4 Turbo or GPT 3.5 Turbo. GPT-4 Turbo is more expensive, but you'll have better outputs. GPT 3.5 Turbo is way cheaper, but the outputs might not be as strong. You can definitely test with both of them. Let's choose GPT-4 Turbo for this example. Then for image model, you can select DALL-E 2, DALL-E 3, Stable Diffusion 3, or no image. I'm going to go with DALL-E 3. Next, we can choose our output language. These are all the ones suggested by the users so far. If your required output language is not shown in this drop-down box, please write me a comment below and tell me which one I need to add. It's super simple. It takes me just 5 minutes. For this, I'm going to use English. Then we can choose our posting interval in hours. So if I wrote 6 here, that means a new article will be generated every 6 hours. If you want a more random posting schedule, so it looks a bit more natural, you can toggle the random toggle and it will randomly generate your articles anywhere from 1 hour to 24 hours in between. Next, this is a brand new feature just released today for the AutoBlogger. I'm giving you guys full control of the prompt in the back end. This is what's been used previously. It says output should be in HTML format, only write the article and nothing else, include H2, H3, and paragraph tags when appropriate. Do not write the title. You can change this, you can add to this, you can leave it blank. I want you to fiddle around with this and see which custom prompt gives you the best results. I can add write in a goofy and witty style to get some more humorous articles. I can ask it to please include ESPN.com as a hyperlink in the article. That way I can try testing internal linking within the post. You can talk about tone, formats, really go nuts with this custom prompt. And the best thing is you can now test an article generation with your custom prompt before you input all of your keywords. So let's test for the keyword lower back pain. I'm going to click the test button. And after about 60 seconds, I get this notification that says success. Please check your WordPress website to see the test article. I'm going to click OK. Now over on my WordPress website, I can go to posts. And then this is the test article just created. I'm going to click view. And there we go. Understanding and managing lower back pain. There's a DALL-E 3 image. Very nice. You got the spinal cord right in the center. And look at this article. Okay, it's time to talk about that not so fun companion many of us cart around day to day, lower back pain. It sounds witty, it sounds goofy. The mysterious origins of the pain in your rear guardian. So look, I got a style and tone that fit the vibe of my website. And look how much longer this article is too with a custom prompt. I removed the max token limit in the backend, so you're going to get longer articles. If I liked what I saw, I would keep this custom prompt and I would go ahead with adding my keywords. Keywords can be added in this input box by separating them with a comma. So if you had a CSV file of all your keywords, let's say I had these keywords, see how they're separated by a comma? I could copy this list, paste it into the input box. It didn't add massage gun because there was no comma at the end, so I'm going to add it manually. And then I can click the X button to remove a keyword. So you can do up to 100 keywords at a time. I'd fill them all in here. Then I could add a link URL or link text. Just like we tried to do with the custom prompt, we can add a link at the end of the article. It can be internal linking, external linking. It could be an affiliate link. It could be a product link. It could even be a booking link. And I find this awesome for when you get organic traffic and they read your article. A non-zero amount are going to click on that link and hopefully you'll get a benefit from it. So the link URL, let's say I was linking to ESPN.com. I would write that here. And then the link text is what is going to be hyperlinked. I could write something like America's best sports website. But I don't want a link in these articles, so I'm going to delete this from the input box. Now I can click generate posts. And it's going to say your articles are being written by the AI. Please check back later to see the results. I'm going to click OK. It's going to reset the page, clear most of the inputs, and then I can go to workflows and see my currently running workflow. This is the workflow ID. I chose the random interval. The current keyword it's writing for is arthritis. It's going to write one article for each keyword. It's also going to use that keyword for the slug in the URL. That is better for SEO. Tells you when it was started. You can cancel this workflow at any time, or you can see the keywords that you are writing articles for by clicking this button. And it shows that we're creating articles for knee pain, arthritis, back treatment, and massage gun. If you have any ideas for new features for the AutoBlogger app, please write them in the comments below. I love working on this thing. If you want to learn how to build your own custom AI app like the AutoBlogger, I have an online course. You can access it at westgpt.mykajabi.com. I'm going to drop a link in the description as well. Check out the landing page video, view the syllabus, see what we're teaching and giving away in this course. And if you like this video, there's 2 more on the screen right now. The first one is my latest upload and the next one is best suited for you. If you can do this for me, click one of them, give it a watch, and I'll see you in there. Peace.